I tell you guys, if Joann keeps up these pattern sales, I'm gonna have a haul video for you guys every single month. They're just too good. 99 cents patterns are back. We didn't see that at all in 2020, maybe not even in 2019. I can't tell you the last time I saw a 99 cent pattern sale. So I got some patterns and I couldn't resist. I got some fabric. They came out with a lot more of their platitudes line, platitudes. And it was just speaking to me. They coordinate. I'll show you. I had a whole, I didn't even have a cart at first because I was just going to go get patterns, and I saw that, and then I just had to go get a cart and fill it up and get all this fabric cut. So I'll show you and I'll talk you through kind of what my plans are, what I had in my mind. I'm second guessing a little bit, so I might need your help on that as well. But first, let's talk about patterns. Okay, so it was Quick Sew and Simplicity that were 99 cents. So let's start with Simplicity. Did I just get the one? I feel like I got two. I got a bunch. I got two. Okay. Yeah, I got my max, my 10 pattern max. The first one was this jacket. You guys remember this from the first impression video that I did of it. As soon as I saw it, I said, that is totally me. I don't know if it's because the little modeled version, the mock-up they made, is in pink and I just love pink jackets. But I think it was really kind of the oversized, cuff with the tab, and just the kind of relaxed, chill vibe of it. I don't know. It just really, really spoke to me. And yeah, I really like it. So you can see the line drawings back here. It kind of wants to be a denim jacket. I love the patch elbows. There's just so many cool details to this that you just don't see in ready to wear unless you're going to high-end ready to wear, that I think is just so cool. So I think this will be a really fun, lightweight spring jacket out of some lightweight twill, cottony, something or another like that. They call for broadcloth, canvas, chambray, chino, corduroy, cotton types, denim, linen, pique, which is kind of odd, satin, which is very odd, but cool, stretch wovens, twill, and wool types. So lots of different options there for that. Actually, it would be really cool out of a wool that you wear in the fall, right? Because you don't see wool jackets that look like this. So that could kind of be like a cool juxtaposition of the seasons, like a springy jacket made out of a fall wintry fabric. That could be cool. I'm 99% sure it's unlined, but I could be wrong. They don't have descriptions on, written out descriptions here, but it doesn't call for any lining fabric. So I'm going to assume that means unlined. But you could easily line at least the bodice portion of it. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. The next one I got was this one. You remember, I really loved this one from that same first impression video with the asymmetrical kind of pleats or darts or whatever those are called. I guess they're kind of they're more like pleats. They're more like pleats, but it has a center front seam. It has the seams that kind of gather up on one side and then release into the hip. And then it has this kind of close fitting sleeve, which I may or may not keep or use. And then the back has fisheye darts. You guys know that. And then it has, I love that. And then it has two lengths as well. This looks like it has a French dart on this side as well. On the non-pleated side, there's a French dart here too, which is a really, really great detail. It has side seam pockets, which again, may or may not keep. If I can anchor them into the center front seam, they stand a better chance of sticking around. I just really don't like floppy pockets at all. Okay, the next rest of the patterns are Quick Sew. Now I have not shopped Quick Sew years / maybe ever. I don't think I've ever purchased a Quick Sew pattern intentionally. And if I have, it's been few and far between. So I got some clothes for me and some clothes for Honey because they have some really cute accessory patterns. And in my mind, they're kind of the go-to for the baby stuff, the doll stuff, all of that. But they do have some women's patterns as well. I got this one to start with. Love this version with all the different print mixing. That I'm really into that. And while at the store, I had in my mind a couple of options of these blue and white striped fabrics that I have that are technically different but very similar. And then I also have this chambray that I think would look pretty with the blues as well. So 2 different stripes and a solid kind of, but this version here with the different chambrays, the different tones of denim blue is also really cute too. I just love how it's like patchworky, it's quilty. You guys know the quilt coat thing is like so popular right now, and this is kind of like speaking to that a little bit. So I think this would be a lot of fun. Again, unlined. So you'd have all these seams kind of next to your body. So probably going to do some French seaming there, and maybe some top stitching too, just to make sure that it's nice and comfortable. So got that one. Then I got this pattern for the, imagine, this is not good, okay? I appreciate that this is weird and very 1980s in a bad way. But in a lightweight drapey fabric like this, even the short length I think would be really cute, or you could make it even shorter. But it was this version that was like, okay, this might work. If you look at the line drawings, not so bad line drawing wise. I just think fabric choice is so important, and using something lighter weight is the way to go. Another great thing about these quick sew patterns is all the sizes are in one, extra small to extra large. So that's going to take your waist from, good gracious, 22.5 up to 37. And then your hip goes up to 31.25 up to 47. So not the most size inclusive, but at least they're all there so you can grade between them easily. Then I got this one here. I don't really know why, other than because it's 99 cents. I have a few of these now. I have the York Pinafore. I have the other little, oh gosh, what's the other Helen's Closet one with the bib? I cannot remember the name of it. Dang, I have the other one of those. I have the closet case overalls. I have a few of these, but something about it, I don't know, just called my name. I don't hate the skirt version either. I think in the plaid it's probably a little too literal, you know, a little too country. But I think you can make some really cute versions of it, and it's got to be a cinch to put together. So picked up this one for me as well. And that's, and then also for me, so if you saw my quilt coat reveal, you know, in that video I said that I had enough scraps that I really wanted to make a little pair of slippers. So I got this guy, which I'll be able to make little booties out of my quilts, out of the scraps left over from my quilt that will match my coat. How fun is that, right? They're really cute. Really cute. So I'm irrationally excited about that. All right, the other 4 patterns are for Honey. I got all the pet patterns that they had in stock. So we've got this one with the little flower detail. There's also one that says love with the paw print. So cute. And it's like a little turtleneck. Adorable. This one's more like Halloween, where you can do like a Day of the Dead thing, or like an angel, but like biker tough angel. This is more like a Santa coat, you know. This one is also kind of costumey with these cuffs. Look at those cuffs. I'm dying. But I thought this one was cute with a really big bow and the tears. I just cannot wait to see how little these little pattern pieces are going to be for little old Honey. Sweet baby. I don't even know if they're too big. I didn't even think about that. I just grabbed them up. It comes in an extra small. Certainly she's got to be extra small, right? But there's no like, oh, there is body measurements. Oh gosh. The neck circumference is 7 inches. That's the smallest neck. And her neck, I can do this around her neck. That cannot be 7 inches. So I don't know, we'll see. But then I got this one. It's like a little puffer jacket. How cute is that? And then of course you got the Santa version, the little like camo version, and then this cute one. So it's like a raincoat / puffer jacket. So cute. So I could not resist those. So that's it for the patterns that I got. Okay, here's what I was thinking for, oh wait. Hold on. I have to also tell you that I got 2 more bee fabrics. These are knits. They came from the Pop juvenile fabric section. So these are going in Honey's fabric stash. Honey's fabric stash is growing. Okay, so here is what I was thinking with these fabrics. These are the new platitudes. Let me get them all lined up so you guys can see kind of what I saw when I was in the store. Like this. Okay, can you see how they're all like related? They're all plaid, but all different kinds of plaids. So obviously, you know, I had this pattern in my cart already. And so I was like, okay, well, that could work. And so, but I wanted to use more than, this one only calls for 3 different fabrics here. And I wanted to use more than that. So, because I just wanted, if it's going to be funky, I just want it to be really, really funky. So I got these 4 to use for possibly that dress. And I like them together because, like I said, they're the same but different, but also the amount of color in them is also different. Like this one has a ton of color. This one barely has any. And then these 2 were like middle of the road, but still very different from each other. So that's what I had in mind for that. Obviously, I also have that dress that I made for the Style Maker Fabrics Spring Style Tour last year that had all the mixed print. It's more of like a fit and flare dress, whereas this is just like a A-line dress. The A-line dress being a little bit more my style right now, coming out of the pandemic and transitioning into like regular life again. So that might be what I end up doing, is going for this pattern out of these 4 fabrics. Now I got this other one to make that simplicity dress, this one here, because I thought that these front pattern pieces and the back pattern pieces are one. They are like one solid piece that you put in a dart, you put in a pleat, you know what I mean? Like, so using something like a plaid or a gingham or something like that makes a lot of sense because it's easier to match the plaids because you're really only matching across the center front, center back, and the side seams if you can. You get all these interesting details and how the plaid kind of gets broken up with no effort on your part. It's all just the draping of the fabric and the pinning and the tucking of the fabric. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's do like a gingham. But when I was in the platitude section, I was this close to getting a navy gingham. I know I have, or it was a box plaid something. I know I have a gajillion of those, but it's just so classic and so easy to wear. But I saw this and I was like, that could be really, really cool, right? So I picked it up, and then literally on my way home, I started second guessing myself because this pattern calls for more structured fabric than this is. This is more of like a rayon. It might be a rayon blend. It's definitely drapier than what they are asking for or what they suggest for the fabrics, which is why I started second guessing myself. And it's obviously already pretty fitted through here, you know, like it's pretty fitted till you get to where these pleats open up, and the pleats open up at like the high hip. And that area of my body is something that I could benefit from having a more structured fabric fitted through that. If it were like a lightweight sateen or a linen or something like that, I could benefit from that just because my belly protrusion, you know, my hips, you know, all of these things that I just want to camouflage. I just kind of want to conceal. Not that I don't mind having close fitting clothes through there, but I definitely don't want them to be clingy, and I fear that this will be clingy. So my options are to return this, which I've literally never returned a fabric ever. I've always just been like, oh, I'll find something for it. And I know I have a gajillion different tops or skirts or something that I could use this from, but it is, I mean, it's straight up spring Easter vomited over a gingham. So it's very specific, I guess. I don't know. I do love it. I do love the yellow and the pink. And I also noticed while they were cutting it out that Honey and I could like coordinate, which just makes my heart so happy. So I'm inclined to keep it. I just don't know which pattern I'm going to use. So there we have another fabric going to the stash without a plan, which I really try not to do anymore. But that's what I'm thinking. That's everything that I bought. That is going to do it for me today. I would love to know if you guys are shopping these sales, if you're stocking up on patterns. Are you finding yourself buying things that you would have worn pre-pandemic? I definitely am. I mean, this is a pre-pandemic situation for me, for sure. Yeah, just let me know. What are you buying? What are you into? Would love to know. Okay, so I will see you all very soon. Bye.